Is the NBA rigged or scripted? Now, for me, I see too many coincidences to believe that this game isn't scripted. I truly believe, and I'm starting to get more and more convinced that the NBA is using the word rigged as a cover up to distract fans from the fact that the NBA has been scripted since the beginning of time, people. I'm seeing far too many coincidences. For example, 2020, Kobe Bryant mysteriously dies in a helicopter crash. The Los Angeles Lakers are now, they're doing it for Kobe. Is what got me is, I remember being at work, right? Because I had been watching a few, I guess what you would call conspiracy videos or whatnot. And they were just talking about the numbers. Life itself is just scripted by the numbers. But the day before Kobe Bryant passed away, and for some reason, I just started to look into Kobe Bryant's life, his story. And it was the exact same night that, and I'm getting chills talking about it right now, people. But it was the exact same night that LeBron James surpassed Kobe Bryant on the all-time scoring list. And Kobe Bryant reshared it. They spoke about it. And that's what made me go look into Kobe Bryant. Like, I just felt something, bro. And I'm just going through the Google searches and I'm looking at it. LeBron James, he surpassed Kobe Bryant in Philadelphia, where Kobe Bryant is from. He passed Kobe Bryant, and then the next day, Kobe Bryant passed. You get it? LeBron James surpassed Kobe Bryant on the all-time scoring list, and the next day, Kobe Bryant passes away. LeBron James praises Kobe, give Kobe his flowers, right? So to speak. You get it? You know how when people pass, you give them flowers? But he gave Kobe his flowers. But he spoke about Kobe as if Kobe was already dead. Then the very next day, Kobe Bryant passes away. And I remember coming home and going to sleep, and my dad coming to knock on my door saying Kobe Bryant passed away. They was playing one particular game where the score was like, I think the Lakers had 24, the Portland Trailblazers had 8 points, if I'm not mistaken. This is a conversation that I believe it's important that we need to have, because whoever's operating this society, whoever is the controllers of this society, we think and we focus on the things that they want us to focus on. They give us these so-called leaders, and they use these people as influencers to influence our decisions. For example, they'll give us so-called conspiracy theorists like Alex Jones. And Alex Jones talk about the very same things that they want us to focus on. No different than they gave us a plant in Tim Donaghy. Tim Donaghy was a referee who was just their fall guy, who admitted that the NBA was rigged. It was rigged for money. We're so busy thinking that they're rigging the games for money, when truthfully all they're doing is they're scripting the games to tell a story. It's all one big web. They're all connected. These NBA owners, they're connected to the music industry. That's why they all hang together. They're all one. The government, they all tied in. And the government, they control the money system. They created the money. If you can create the money, you can control the people. So they distract you with money. A lot of this stuff is just not a coincidence. But they use guys like Tim Donaghy to go out there and say that the NBA is rigged. And then what happens? You'll have people who repeat it. And then soon as a game doesn't go the way that you want it, then you can easily say, oh, it's rigged for money. It's all a distraction. It's all an illusion. It's a magic show, right? But if it was solely about the money, bruh, a lot of these teams wouldn't even get to the NBA Finals and win. A lot of these teams, like the San Antonio Spurs of the world, teams like the Cleveland Cavaliers, it's scripted years ahead. I knew back in 2010 Like I said, you could ask the people who were close to me. I knew that LeBron James, once he joined the Miami Heat, I just knew that he would go back to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Back then, I didn't know it was scripted, but to me, it made sense because that's where LeBron James was from. He was so hated. He was a villain. Then he went back to Cleveland. Everybody was telling he's not going to go back to Cleveland. I said, yes, he is. That's his home. It's going to be like a Cinderella story. That's exactly what I said back then. And what happened? He went back to Cleveland. It's all scripted sports theater. They had to build Steph Curry up just so LeBron James could defeat him. So LeBron James could look greater than what he is. He's a machine, no different than Steph Curry. They purposely awarded Steph Curry with unanimous MVP. They gave him those MVPs. They made sure the Warriors met up with the Cleveland Cavaliers in the finals. If it was really about money, they would have started LeBron James off in a big market and just profited off of him since the beginning of his career. What a coincidence. What a fairy tale that LeBron James was drafted to the same state that he was born in. He goes to the finals for 10 years straight. And then it was one summer. I said that Kevin Durant is going to join I still have the video on my page. I said Kevin Durant's going to join the Golden State Warriors. Back then, I just didn't understand it. It was scripted. But it all seemed like some big fairy tale. So I said Kevin Durant's going to join the Golden State Warriors because he's going to be hated. And it made sense. They had moved Harrison Barnes, and they was just moving pieces. I said, oh yeah, Kevin Durant going to Kevin Durant will go to the Golden State Warriors. It was like, man, if he do that, that's a weak move. And I knew it was going to happen. But if you pay attention, what happened in 2015 is set the stage for 2016. You got to think, LeBron James is compared to who? Michael Jordan. So what they're doing is they're having LeBron James break all the records. He's breaking the all-time scoring record. He's basically in competition with Michael Jordan, but he's the exact opposite. He's vilified. Michael Jordan, who one of his nicknames was Black Jesus. LeBron James is the king. They both wear number 23. It's no coincidence, bro, that LeBron entered the league. LeBron was born the same year that Michael Jordan's career was born. And then in 2003, when LeBron James, when Michael Jordan retired, is when LeBron James entered the league. Michael Jordan, his team, they won 72 games. And Michael Jordan, one of his biggest rivalries was against the Cleveland Cavaliers. One of LeBron James' biggest rivalries was against the Chicago Bulls when he came back in his second stint with the Cleveland Cavaliers. All this stuff is not happening by coincidence, bro. It's all fit in the script. It's just like Wembanyama. His first game with the San Antonio Spurs was identical with Tim Duncan. LeBron James defeats the 73-9 team that broke the 72-10 record. Kevin Durant goes to the Warriors. LeBron James lose. Then LeBron James lose again. Him continuing to lose, it sets the stage for him to go to Los Angeles. If it was really about the money, they could literally just get rid of all the small market teams and just keep the big market teams and just put all the stars on the big market teams. What they're doing now is they have the players. Even Andre Iguodala said it. It's about business. And, Evan Turner was saying how players was coming up to him and telling him it was about money. If you notice, a lot of players are starting to come out and reveal that it's so-called about money. But they're being sent out. No different than they send these conspiracy theorists out. They want you to focus on what they're telling you. But LeBron told you, he said, man, his life is a movie. It's like a script. The Kobe Bryant, Colorado case, that was all scripted. When Kobe tore his Achilles, you really think somebody gonna walk on their Achilles and go shoot a free throw? It was all a storyline. You notice Kobe Bryant checked out of the game at 4.1 seconds, the same age he passed away. And it was like a farewell. They want us to believe that it's just as simple as they're rigging these games for sports betting and to make money from off of views and viewership and, sponsorship, so on and so forth. But ultimately, it's far deeper than that. What they're hiding is the fact that it's scripted. Scripted sports theater. They want you to believe that it's about sports betting. They know that if you found out that sports was scripted, then you would get all the bets right. You will be super rich. The entire world would be super rich if they knew that sports was scripted and everybody started to catch on to the script.